I had a harsh realization as to why so many males keep relapsing on Nofap. And the reason why is because I hate to have to put it in these terms, but Nofap is actually man training. It's man boot camp. And a lot of males fail because they're not men. You need to be a man to actively practice Nofap. It reminds me of when I went into the military, basic training. And the first 2 weeks they call, hell. We call it Hell Week, even though it's the first 2 weeks. Why? I don't know. That's how things work. Anyway, so during Hell Week, the drill sergeants are really trying to break you down, to weed out the weak. You know what I'm saying? And I remember one of the times one of the drill sergeants had said, I got 9 weeks to put discipline in you soldiers. Your parents failed in 18 years and I got 9 weeks to do it. Some of you are hopeless, you know what I'm saying? And it proved to be true. Nofap kind of reminds me of when I did my first 10-day Vipassana meditation course as taught by Sri Goenka. And it's like monk boot camp because you leave your phone, you're out there for 10 days, you can't make eye contact with anyone, you don't communicate with anyone, you don't speak, you know what I'm saying? There's no technology, you meditate all day, come back, meditate, eat, come back, you know what I'm saying? And that's your schedule. And Nofap reminds me of that. Why do you think this society, we have to admit, it's a male-dominated society, right? Men are quite revered in this society. But why? When you look and you see these niggas all weak, you know what I'm saying? Just laying there, not doing nothing. Like, what are you good for? You know, you're living with this divine right. Like you think you have some type of special power because you're a male. When I think you're living at a time when you're still living off the dividends of what happened in the past, when men used to be men, when one man was so powerful because he retained his seed and the things that he could accomplish were fascinating. And that's why men are so revered in society. But today, we're not men anymore. And the reason you keep failing in Nofap is because you're not a man. You might be paying some bills. You might be a certain height. You might have certain muscle. You might have fucked this many bitches or whatever it is in your life that you consider some type of bullshit measurement of how you're a man. But I'm here to tell you, if you can't go 30, 60, 90 days without touching your dick, you're not a man, because a man is a disciplined being. How does this one person manage to accomplish such great things in their lives? It's because they've allowed an inner power to rise. But it takes discipline to do that each and every day. So if you keep failing at Nofap, the truth is you're failing at man training. That's what a man is supposed to be. You become stronger when you hold in your essence, your power. It was amazing how you could work 20 hours a day, sleep for 4, barefoot against the ground, just create things out of nowhere. Your vision, your will, the world bent to your will. That ain't what's going on anymore. So you come in the house, you expecting these chicks to make you sandwiches and this, that, and the other thing, when you ain't doing shit. She's stronger than you. You know what I'm saying? You were supposed to be a gift to her at one point in time because the two of you together with her power combined with yours could do some shit. But you're not pulling your weight. You're not pulling your end of the deal, brothers. A lot of your brothers be telling me like, yo, man, I'm trying to do this for my family. I'm trying to do this for my mom, for my pop. You're supposed to be the man of the family. How are you going to get your family, your people, out of any type of situation when you can't even get yourself out of the situation that you're in? You can't even get yourself out of this filthy habit. Okay, before you were blind, but now you've been given a gift. You've been given the vision to be able to see what Nofap can do for you. Yet you're still not succeeding at it? And you're talking about how you want to help your family? You're failing because Nofap is man boot camp. And you ain't no fucking man yet. It's as simple as that. How you going to be in a situation where you're the man of the house? And you got to be disciplined to go to work. Your woman, oh, well, my woman's going to work. My woman's going to work. That's fine. You know, if she wants to work, that's fine. That's absolutely excellent thing. You know what I'm saying? Whatever she wants to do. She wants to stay home, let her stay home. She want to work, let her be her. Let her express herself in any way she wants. But suppose you have a baby and the job wants her back in 6 weeks, but you feel like you want to have her home and breastfeed for a year. And you got to be disciplined and perhaps get another job during this period of time. Find a way to bring some income into the family by working online. You can't even fucking do that because you don't have any fucking discipline. That's how Nofap turned you into a man. Let's take money out of the equation. Let's just say you're supposed to be there emotionally for someone, but you can't be there emotionally for anyone because you're not even there emotionally for yourself. Every time you relapse, you get down, you get upset, you cry, you don't forgive yourself, you don't recognize that it's a journey of becoming a man. And you're not a man yet. And it's crazy because for some of you, you'll never be a man. And here's why. You can pay all the bills, have all the kids you want, do this, do that, the other thing, but you're never going to be a man because you'll always lack the discipline. And here's why. Something about Nofap makes you become more manly. But in order to become more manly, you need to have the discipline that a man has. So what I want to tell you is, brother, the reason you keep failing on Nofap is because you're not a man yet. If you just change your mind to recognize that your relapses aren't failures, they are simply you going through boot camp. And if you don't if you fail, just recycle and go back. Keep trying and trying and trying until eventually you pass this boot camp and become a man. Your goal to become a man is 100 days. Infancy, 30 days. Toddler, 60 days. Teenager, 90 days. Man, 100. Be a man and pass this boot camp. Thank you.